Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. First and foremost, I have to say happy Thursday now? Yep, Thursday. Sorry. All these days are blending together because I literally start on one day and end on another day. So happy Thursday, folks. Unfortunately, we got the call to come in for Saturday, so I have 2 more days of work after this one. So 3 total, 2 more to go, and I am already exhausted. But I'm hoping that you guys have a good rest of your week regardless. We didn't make any changes to the team, although I have been thinking of different ways of how I would like to change it. I will most likely be making significant changes over the weekend, since I will have time to not only do Ogre Ousting, which is currently behind my character, but I will also be able to sit down and actually create some really cool builds for my team coming up. Now, with that being said, I have an idea what I would like to play for the Portland Regional that's coming up in May, but I might be making a lot of changes before that. So we're still going to continue with the team that we've got, make changes as we so need to fit, but I also do need to start countering teams that I think is going to show up on the ladder a large number of times. Obviously, we still have the ponies to worry about and Miraidon, but I don't know how everyone else is going to react just yet, or like other legendaries. Zamazenta is one that we were having trouble with yesterday, but I think that was far easier to deal with than anything else. But yeah, I think Ice Rider is probably the biggest troublesome Pokemon I have to worry about on my team, and having a way to counter that is detrimental. So we'll figure it out and go from there. For now though, that's all that I really have. I'm not going to take up too much of your guys' time today, so we'll get into our 5 matches and I'll see you guys at the end. Wish me luck, because I'm gonna need it. Okay, we've got Kyogre, Archelodon, haven't seen him in forever, Whimsicott, Rillaboom, Graffifi, I think that's his name, and Vermilion? That's a lot of counters that I have on their team. I have a lot. I want to know how this is going to turn out. This is going to be very, very interesting. So I'm in a dark type will obviously stop the counters, but I also have 2 Pokemon that can definitely take down that Archelodon. But I do have to play around significantly with Fluttermane because it will have some sort of steel type move, most likely Flash Cannon, to be able to take mine out. So I do have to kind of play around that as much as possible. Let's go ahead and bring out Tornadus, and I'm thinking Chien-Pao, and we can kind of save our Terra for Chien-Pao in case Fake Out comes out. But I think that's going to be the call there. Fluttermane and Ogerpon. I think that's going to be the play. Fluttermane's going to make it so that we can actually do quite a bit of damage. Now, Graffifi is another prankster type that is going to catch me off guard, I think, if I'm not careful. Having 2 dark types potentially out in the beginning will make it a lot easier for me to counter, but is it going to be the thing that they do? I don't know. Archelodon and Whimsicott. Okay, so we do have Body Press. We have Electro Shot. We also have This is an interesting combo. They're probably not going to bring out anyone specific. So what I would like to do is set up Tailwind for myself, Terra, and hit the Whimsicott so that they can't really set up anything else. And I ignore the body presses here. So this could be like a... what's the dark move? I can't remember what it's called right now. Light Screen gets set up, which is totally fine. Tailwind, because I want to go fast. Vroom, vroom. Ice Spinner. Wait, what? You have Bright Powder? You have Bright Powder? Why? That's so funny. Okay, it protects. Not bad. What did it avoid? That's so weird. Taunt goes into the protect. I'm going to go right into Sacred Sword of the Archelodon. That's a lot of damage. It's a stamina. Still. Stamina's not going to do nothing against Chien-Pao, though. Snarl. It's leftovers. Okay. Let's go Bleakwind Storm and a Spinner. We're doing that just so that we kind of force something here. Again, I'm super confused of why Whimsicott has Bright Powder, because they should not be missing. That's super interesting, though. Not a bad strat. 100% not a bad strat. Okay, protect an Archelodon, which is why I didn't particularly like plug into that slot. Ice Spinner goes right into Whimsy. Gets the one-hit KO. Bleakwind Storm's gonna miss Archelodon. Leftovers. You're gonna bring out Kyogre? Nope, Rillaboom. I'm gonna go ahead and yes, I'm gonna protect on the Tornadus. And I'm gonna Sacred Sword into Archelodon. I outspeed unless they do Grassy Glide, which is a possibility. But would they? I don't know. As I outspeed Grassy Glide. So they could go for an attack for Archelodon, thinking that I'm gonna automatically go for Sucker Punch into Archelodon, which does have a +1 defenses, but I don't think that they're going to that slot. Let's see. Nope, they go for the double, but it fails. Fake Out can't go into grass types, and then Tornado, yeah, not grass types, ghost types, and Tornado is protected. Sacred Sword takes down Archelodon, and Sacred Sword ignores that defense boost, baby. Baby. And I heal a little bit. Let's go. Oh, hey, look. It's my man, Kyogre. I guess we could taunt. I'm guessing. Yeah, you know what? Let's Bleakwind Storm because I outspeed automatically. Yeah, let's protect on Chien-Pao. Let's do that. I don't want to lose it just yet. I could save it for one more turn, that'd be better. Bleakwind Storm, hits both. Thunder hits the Tornadus. A Wood Hammer. Okay, Chien-Pao is going to heal a little bit. So is Kyogre and Rillaboom. Their light screen is off. We're gonna go ahead and summon out Ogerpod. So let's go ahead and Horn Leech over there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and Ice Spinner into Rillaboom. I should be able to KO here. Should be. I don't know if it's gonna be the double KO, but I should be able to KO something. My target is going to be the Rillaboom, though. It can and possibly will. No, okay. I was going to say it can and possibly will go for the Grassy Glide unless it doesn't have it. In this instance, I'm led to believe that it didn't, and it just went with Fake Out, Wood Hammer, X and X. I don't know what the other two were, but I'm okay with it. Okay, we have Shadow Rider Calyrex, Landorus Incarnate, Weezing, Urshifu, Fire Ogerpon, and Whimsicott. That's interesting. So if they bring out Weezing here, I'm gonna have no abilities, which isn't particularly good, but I think if I walked in with Pokemon, let's say, I could walk in with, I was gonna say I could walk in with Kyogre, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Also, something I realized during the EUIC, people were saying that Calyrex is one of the only Pokemon, one of them, that doesn't have their abilities negated by Weezing. Question, what's the other one? Because Calyrex is the same Pokemon, Ice or Shadow, but we just had a nerf with the Paradox Mons. Like their abilities to go off with the item and it would still be able to proc even with Weezing out there, and they fixed that. Why are they and some other Pokemon like different? Does that make sense? Like to me that doesn't make a lot of sense, but we'll go in with this team and try our best. Team that we selected is Tornadus, Urshifu, Fluttermane, and Ogerpon. Since they do have Whimsicott, we do have to play with a little bit of a weakened speed here. It just depends on what Terra type their Shadow Rider is, because I'm immediately going to put a lot of pressure into it right now. Calyrex and Weezing. Tornadus or Urshifu. No, so Weezing's going to turn off the ability of everyone. Unless it doesn't have it. Nope, there it is. But see, like, as like it still gets its abilities? It makes no sense to me. Absolutely not. And you're Poison Fairy, so I can turn you off. But that doesn't really matter. So what I would like to do instead is maybe protect. Protect on the Tornadus. Terra Water. And maybe go for the Weezing? Yeah, because right now I outspeed. I genuinely outspeed, so I just need to do damage against the Weezing. Because I don't have an ability. I can't go straight into Shadow Rider. It's probably going to protect here. And I have no way of stopping it. They didn't, none of them protected. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Astral Barrage does something against Tornadus. I think that's Spect Calyrex. I think. Oh, that's Life Orb. Okay. Okay, let's bring out Fluttermane. $205. I think I'm gonna lose this because I didn't put my attack in on Calyrex. I think that's how I'm gonna lose this. It's Life Orb. It's got a +1. Tornadus isn't. Tornadus will live. Never mind. He will. He's got Sack. So I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna knock out Weezing this turn. Never mind, he protects. This would have been a great turn to use Tailwind. At least I would have been able to outspeed this thing. Hit the Calyrex. It does. Drop its speed. No speed drop. That was the other thing I needed. Dang. There's literally nothing here I can do. Literally nothing. I just have to hope for Fluttermane to dodge in a move that's 100% accurate. No, this game's over. Alright, Dazzling Gleam. Why not? Tailwind last turn. Could have done something. That's really annoying that this Pokemon doesn't have their ability negated. They don't have to have the ability match. Like I said, it's no. Ogerpon's gonna come out and he's gonna get one-shotted by Calyrex, and I can't really do anything about it. Sludge Bomb. I was really hoping to knock out Weezing, so then the next turn I was going to be able to do Tailwind. I should have just did Tailwind thinking that I could have done something. But no. I'm just going to go ahead and click it thinking I can do something. But it's not going to matter. But we'll attack the Calyrex just in case if I live. In the event that I do. I doubt it, but if I do. Nope. Okay. One turn. Just one. If I was able to outspeed the thing, that would have been different. Urshifu not attacking into that slot cost me the game. Me not using Tailwind on my turn to a turn of Focus Sash, that cost me the game. 2 turns. 2 big misplays. Okay. Well, there we go. Ice Rider, Calyrex, Iron Valiant, Urshifu, Amoonguss, Pelipper, and Landorus. So I automatically have to deal with possibly one of the most annoying teams out there. Now, I 100% believe that Iron Valiant is going to be the coaching variant, which is going to be really, really good for not only Urshifu, but Iron Valiant. I don't have a way to stop Trick Room. I'm actually kind of in trouble here. But I think if I went Ogerpon Urshifu and forego trying to activate Trick Room, I think I'll be fine. We will bring in Kyogre just so that I can kind of do some extra damage, and bring in Chi and Pow. That way I can outspeed Landorus. I can do damage against Urshifu. I can do damage against Pelipper, even though both of them are resisted. I can possibly one-shot Amoonguss depending on where it's at. I can do a decent amount of damage to Iron Valiant, but yeah, this is going to be a really, really, really tough fight, 100%. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but let's see what happens. My hope is that they make a misplay, or I somehow stop them using Trick Room. Now I could taunt, obviously, but with people using Mental Earth now, and they can clearly see that, oh, I know what you're playing, they're most likely gonna do that. Okay. So no berries. I brought out Urshifu. That is gonna put a lot of pressure onto Ice Rider right off the bat. Speed was heightened on Iron Valiant, so they're probably not gonna use that right away, but we are gonna Ivy Cudgel, and I'm gonna hit the Iron Valiant so that Urshifu can go straight into Ice Rider Calyrex. I'm gonna get my +1 and become resistant to whatever Ice Rider can do, and I just want to be able to one-shot this Iron Valiant depending on how it's trained. It's probably gonna get a coaching off, but the coaching doesn't go for both. It only goes for the partner. There's Terra on their side. This is probably gonna to Calyrex. Does if it's water. It's grass. Not bad. It still resists water, but it opens itself up with Ogerpon. There's the coaching. Attack Rose. So and defense Rose. All 3 critical hits, doing nothing. Gotcha. Down goes Iron Bound. Here comes Trick Room, so that it can outspeed. Oh, Glacial Lance? That's interesting. Are you gonna do Amoonguss now? It is Amoonguss. Okay. Swap to Kyogre. Oh no, well, that's okay. I already did it. I was gonna say no, I shouldn't do that because it's gonna lower down Ivy Cudgel, but I need to be able to survive one more hit. So we're gonna bring out Kyogre just to kind of give us a little bit more of a boost. Rage Powder was definitely gonna come out, so I couldn't really do anything about that. Ivy Cudgel. Half the damage. Gets pretty close to a one-shot. There's the Trick Room. I'll go ahead and follow me here. And I will Ice Beam Battle Rider. Sorry, Ice Rider. Stopped you from using Spore, and now you can knock out Ogerpon and it's not going to really matter too much. You're not going to get a ton out of Kyogre. I probably should have done Origin Pulse instead, but I'm hoping for the freeze here. Nope, no freeze. Okay. We'll bring out Chien Pao. Okay, now they have a choice. Which one are you gonna do? You can either redirect. Nope. Okay. Oh, well. I mean, I couldn't use X4 on Chien Pao. I couldn't use it on Amoonguss anyway, so I'm hoping that I live this hit. Glacial Lance. I was gonna say both resisted, but he's now got a +2. Technically +3. +3 now. Yep, it's +3 with 1 defense. Yeah, we'll hit the Amoonguss. Why not? Chien Pao's asleep. Jet. Down goes Amoonguss. Then the misplay here. Oh, Rocky Helmet. The misplay here was definitely with Kyogre. Instead of going for Ice Beam, I should have went for Origin Pulse, because it would have done, even though it was resisted, it would have done damage equally to both partners and would have gotten rid of their redirector Pokemon, which allowed me to target into Ice Rider himself. So while it may be a loss, we did learn that if I could do a spread move, to do a spread move. That way I don't have to worry about the redirection. And it allows me to get into the Pokemon that I did have troubles with. And I almost KO'd, not once, but twice. Okay, we have Indeedee, Iron Hands, Urshifu, Torkoal, Abominable, and I think this is Luna Necrozma. This is probably the more annoying ones I've had to deal with. So this is going to be really fun. I think this is Trick Room-esque. I don't really have a way to stop it realistically. So what I want to do instead is I kind of want to outpower it, if that makes sense. I think I do want to do that. I think that would be like the best. I mean, Iron Hands is in there is going to be kind of annoying to deal with, but if I walked in with Urshifu and Qianpao, should have an easier time dealing with all those Pokemon. Torkoal is also in there, so Kyogre seems to be like the play. But I also like the idea of bringing in Ogerpon to get a boost of those hits, and I think that's what I'm going to go with. And we'll bring in Fluttermane just so that we can kind of get that speed up if I'm able to get through Trick Room. I don't know the movesets of Crabominable, so this is going to be really interesting. That's a cute picture. So I don't know what's gonna happen now, but fingers crossed. Necrozma and Indeedee versus Urshifu and Qianpao. So Follow Me is going to come in and is going to be a mess. 100%. So Necrozma, what's your typing? Psychic Ghost. Okay, so you hate dark types. 100%. You also hate nothing Urshifu can do. So that's going to be really interesting. But what I would like to do is Surging Strikes into Necrozma with the Terra, and then I want to hit Indeedee with Ice Spinner so I can have access to my Sucker Punch move. All the Pokemon except for one is slow, and it suggests major Trick Room team. Follow Me from Indeedee. Figured that was going to happen. Surging Strikes. Now I didn't see a Psychic Seed, so there's probably Rocky Helmet. Not Rocky Helmet. But it's not going to survive 3 hits, so I did make the correct call. Now, Necrozma's going to get a little bit of damage, and I'm also going to take care of the field. So if it was going to use Expanding Force, it can't. And I'm going to drop it by half, or less than half. Or more than half, I'm sorry. And now I have access to my priority moves. There is the Trick Room. So we definitely guessed that correctly. Out comes Torkoal. Go ahead and bring out Ogerpon. I'm going to Sucker Punch Necrozma. Now they're probably going to swap to bring out someone different. I'm okay with losing Qianpao here because it's not really going to help me too much. But I am totally going to bring out Ogerpon to take complete advantage of the sun here. Sucker Punch and Necrozma knocks it out. That's a KO. And I traded 1 for 1. Thinking that Torkoal is going to just knock out. Yes. It's definitely going to knock out Qianpao. It's going to knock out both? 1 for 2? Are you crazy? Bro, they have to be nuts here. Absolutely nuts. That's fine. Oh, well. That's how she wrote. All she wrote. Iron Hands can fake out Urshifu, which then does nothing, so Aqua Jet isn't going to do anything. And unfortunately, Fluttermane is going to be moving slow because of stuff. So we can go this way, but I doubt that Urshifu is going to be able to attack here. Here comes the Terra. It's going to go to Torkoal because you wouldn't want to do it to Iron Hands. I mean, you could. Okay, they did. And it's grass? I didn't resist Iron Hand or Urshifu, so that's good. Jet. No fake out. Okay. It's going to lower the eruption damage, so hopefully it's enough. It is. Let's go. charge into Urshifu, gets the KO. Aqua Jet for the win. Quite maybe. Quite maybe. Shadow Ball into Torkoal. It's not enough to get the KO. 2 more turns for Trick Room. Why not? Let's see if we can get lucky. Let's do the double. Let's do the double. Okay, Weather Ball. That's nothing. That's not a Spec Torkoal. What? It did that much damage to... I understand why it took down Chi and Pao. Ogerpon? That's neutral. It realistically shouldn't have been able to take down Ogerpon. And I'm not lucky. That was my only chance of winning, so if I got the double, it would have been great. Well, that stinks. I thought I had not necessarily an easy win, but a way to win. And yeah, Trick Room, man. Trick Room. I need a counter. I need taunt. Taunt that's not out of Prankster Pokemon. Absolutely. Okay. So we have Grimmsnarl, Terapagos, Water Ogerpon, Incineroar, Urshifu, and Amoonguss. Okay. Okay. We could walk in with Urshifu and Fluttermane. Could also walk in with Ogerpon and I think Tornadus. No. Yes? No, yes, no, yes, no, yes. No, I feel like I'm the Grinch without the Grinch fingers or the voice of Jim Carrey. It would be Tornadus would be great. I counter 3 out of the 6 with Tornadus, and I could set up Tailwind for like Ogerpon at the end. I think that's the best action. Now I'm probably not going to use my Terra on Ogerpon. I think the best person I can use it on might be Fluttermane, actually. If not Fluttermane, just Urshifu. Okay, Terapagos and Grimmsnarl. Okay. Speed was heightened. Do you have Fake Out? If you have Fake Out, yeah, let's do this. I don't think you have Fake Out. If you do, good on you. But I don't think you do. And you would only realistically do it on Urshifu anyway, which is going to cause me to not attack anyway. But at least this way, I break the Terra Shield. So they retreat, which is good. They sent out Incineroar? Nope, Ogerpon. So it's a good thing that I guessed that. Goes combat. Into Ogerpon, gets the crit, knocks it out. But Grimmsnarl not doing any but shenanigans. It's gotta be Prankster. Spirit Break. Not bad. Not bad. Incineroar. I can't see it because Fluttermane. Fluttermane's in my way. Let's swap to Ogerpon here. And I'm going to go ahead and just Dazzle Gleam again because I can't really do anything to Incineroar. Like, yeah, you can do screens, but are you going to do Light Screen or Reflect? Reflect might be good in the long term, especially since I just showed Ogerpon. But if you did Light Screen... yeah, I mean... I guess that's what you have to do. Makes it so Grimmsnarl survives an extra turn. Knock off on the Fluttermane. Doesn't have an item. Doesn't need one. Since Ogerpon's gone, I can actually just go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and give my Ogerpon +1. Their Ogerpon's gone, which is why I was like, I'm not gonna use it for the Terra target. But it's a good thing I went for close combat instead of certain strikes in the beginning, because that totally would have messed me up. There's the reflect, so now it's gonna do a third less. That's okay. Dazzling Gleam comes in, KOs the Grimmsnarl. Ivy Cudgel, Terra Fire, right into the Spire Pokemon, which is gonna take a quarter. That was a lot less than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, Parting Shot. Not bad. I see what you did there. Not bad at all. Not bad. Do a Parting Shot to bring out Terapagos. To then reintroduce Incineroar, which is going to do the Fake Out. Or not only the Fake Out, but the Intimidate. Perfect way to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I want a Spiky Shield. And I'm just going to go ahead and Dazzling Gleam. Because you can't fake out Flutter Mane. I mean, you can knock off. Nope. Nope, not gonna happen. And you hurt yourself. Let's go. Dazzling Gleam. Terra Shield activates. Down goes Incin. Now it's just Terapagos. And you're the Calm Mindset. Interesting. And leftovers. Okay. Alright. I'm -1. Let's just go for single targets because it's gonna protect here. Yep, triggered. Moonblast. It's gonna get back its Terra Shell. What I'm doing is I'm letting it take down one of my Pokemon so I get a free switch into Urshifu, who is sitting in the back, who is going to take advantage 100% of the opportunity it's going to have. Moonblast. Terra Shell activates. Not good. That's okay. I have Cudgel. It's not +1, but it's fire. It's not resistant. It's not bad. All mine number 2. Okay. Better protect. Now I could also just screw myself here, but now I get a +1 Ogerpon when it comes out. There's the protect. Okay. I don't think I lost a single Pokemon in this game. No, I still have all 4. Let's go. Close combat and Moonblast. Here comes the Terra. This is to make it the big Terapagos. But it does not have a single ounce of physical defense. And it has no buffs. Moonblast. Very little. Drops its special attack. That's good. Close combat. It still lives. It's a tanky boy. Starstorm. which I'm okay with. I am okay with. I think I outspeed. I know I will outspeed regardless, but I think next turn it's going to protect. Just to get a little bit more HP. But now they have to deal with a +1 Ogerpon and a Tornadus that has Focus Sash. So there's the Embody aspect. I was going Tauntaun, why not? Yeah. I was like, yeah, you're at very little HP. Yeah, you could protect one turn, get a little bit more due to leftovers, but then after that, you're kind of screwed. So it's really, really hard for you to come back from that. If I was that player, I don't think there was a whole lot that I could do. Now, Terapagos Trick Room? Bro. I want to see that. As a matter of fact, I think I want to try it myself. I think that'd be so much fun to do a Terapagos Trick Room team. I wonder how far you can get it down. You know what? Let's do this part live. Why not? That's the last match of the day, so we're good here. Ooh, GoFest has Volcarona. No, not Volcarona, Volcanion. Legendary Pokemon, if you guys don't have it, Pokemon Go, let's go. Okay, oops. Terapagos. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just make it the blank set. Okay, Terapagos, this is... Which one is it? Which one is it? It's not the Stellar, right? Just the regular Terrestrial? I think that's what it is. I'm gonna double check because I hate Terapagos in the calcs. They have it all over the place. Okay, terrestrial form. Okay, so it is the terrestrial version. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Terapagos, the terrestrial version, doubles at level 50, has 105 speed base. That is capped 31 IVs, which is what I would have. If we had, I don't know, modest? No, let's do something dumber. I say that, but it's not. Quiet. Drops it down to 94. Its speed is slower than Groudon. Because Groudon's base speed is 90, so it could be slower than that. If we had room service, which would make it proc, I think it lowers down our speed 1 stage for room service. I'm gonna double check that. Because again, I'm evil like that. This is, here we go, health items, scroll all the way down to, I'm in the wrong one. Of course I am. Here we go. Scroll all the way down to room service, here we go. It will lower the holder speed stat. Lowers the speed 1 stage if Trick Room is set up. So speed becomes -1, which becomes a high of 62. Let's see, Torkoal. Oops, I don't want that set. It is 40, so Torkoal's actually quite slower. So Torkoal would actually get a huge benefit from that. It can even get even slower. Let's see what a lot of people build Torkoal with. let's see. Trick Room Sweeper. So 20 speed with no IVs and speed makes it 22. The obvious slow person on the totem pole. Yeah, so 22, not bad. What is Ice Rider? Calyrex? 59. So Calyrex with no IVs and speed, so mine would never be able to hit this number, is 59. Otherwise, it is 75. That's what mine would be if I was using it. It would be the 31 IVs because there's no way that I was going to get like a 0 speed Ice Rider Calyrex. There is none. So mine would obviously not be as great as others, but I know that Terapagos with the maximum -1 because of room service would be slower, which means I could counter people in that light. That's dope. Good thing to think about. And that, ladies and gents and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. We took a little bit more of a beating than I would have liked. However, we are currently still in Great Ball. We are one match into Great Ball. We were halfway, if not close to being in Ultra Ball, but we got knocked all the way down and now we're back into it. With a win and loss record matching at 7 apiece, conducting our 14 total matches. For the time being, I'm not completely upset with that. However, I wish that we would have been able to win some of the matches a little bit more prominently. Again, that one match where it came down to literally attacking into Shadow Rider Calyrex and then using a turn to set up Tailwind so that I can outspeed the thing would have definitely caused me to win that match instead of wasting all of my resources on potentially 2 different Pokemon. But I also had a hard time dealing with the Quasma for the same thing if I thought of it any other way. I still don't know what that entity did, but being redirected all the attacks over to that slot, having it go down with Urshifu's, Surging Strikes, which is really, really good, and then having Necrozma then set up the Trick Room and have me no way to reset it or even do anything to stop it to begin with, makes it incredibly hard. But if you have someone that can set up with Follow Me, it makes it even harder to stop that. And also, that match with Ice Rider Calyrex with the Amoonguss right next to it, we had a fairly decent chance of winning that one if I would have made better choices with, obviously, Kyogre. Like, yeah, I probably would have taken one less attack, but as soon as coaching went off and having Amoonguss come in after that just kind of redirect or put people to sleep made it really difficult for me to counter, and I should have just brute forced my way through it even further, but because I didn't, it kind of cost me the match. So as unfortunate of those matches were, I mean, it was like the best ones that I could possibly do to come out of. Like I said, I wish I won some of those. I think I did win against the Necrozma one. I forgot. But anyways, let's go ahead and roll out the outro. I don't really have anything else to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'll see you in the next one. Here's the outro. Talk to you later. For now, though, since it is the end of the video, I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys made it up to this point, shout outs to you. Love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's the best way to support me as a creator and what I do. Watch the videos all the way through. And if you guys want to help support it even further, please consider leaving a like, comment down below, and hitting the subscribe button. All of those are completely free, and that's the best way that I want to run this channel. So if you guys want to do that, awesome. If you guys don't want to, then you don't have to, but it does support everything that I'm trying to do. And if you do all of those things, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I cannot wait to see you in the next upload. I'm out. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Stay warm or cool, depending on where you're at. Stay hydrated, but most importantly, stay safe. I'll see you next time.